Because the boy I love. Hi, I'm the X. Yo, here's something that's gonna make y'all feel fucking old. Eminem's gonna be your fucking grandpa. Let that fucking sink in. It started when I was younger. I ate all my food.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about an individual that you've just seen named Leslie Clark. She is a 35-year-old woman, 35-year-old I believe. I just messed that up completely, my bad. She's a 35-year-old woman from Louisiana. Now, she's similar to the other people we've covered on this channel. She was caught soliciting a minor and a bunch of other stuff. Pretty much just another one of these videos, you know how these go. And she, currently she lives with her grandmother, and that creates a lot of very interesting content, as you can imagine. Yeah, so she's just a TikTok predator. Who could have guessed another one of these, right? It seems like, TikTok's like breeding ground for these kind of people. But essentially, she lives with her grandmother right now. From what I can find, she's not really doing a whole lot currently, at least online. But I'm covering some of the older stuff she's done in this video today. So this takes us to our first talking point. So Leslie, her and her grandmother don't really have the best relationship. Because Leslie actually stole her grandmother's car, as you can see from this screenshot right here. And she got arrested, and after she was bonded out, her grandmother actually took her back and, gave her a roof over her head and all that. You would imagine, after the first time of getting arrested, you'd be like, wow, thank you, Grandma. I know I stole your car, but you had the common decency to bail me out and let me live with you and not put me out on the streets. I really appreciate that. Well, Leslie doesn't think that way. Leslie blatantly disrespects her grandmother, doesn't give she doesn't care at all about what her grandmother tells her to do, about the rules of the house. One of the rules of the house is essentially no cursing, and Leslie breaks that consistently, as you'll see in this clip.
Shut that filthy mouth. Yes, ma'am. You have got a sewer for a mouth, and I hear it in here with the door closed. How about this? Don't you dare get on that phone and cuss like that again. Stay your ass in the house. God damn.
The audacity to literally curse as soon as her grandmother walks back inside is insane. I would imagine anyone who grew up in a home where they were raised properly, or, with any kind of structure in their life at all, would at least have a modicum of respect for their caretakers. And that's essentially what her grandmother is. She might be 35, but she's not taking care of herself. She's not, working to get roof over her head. She's not, I'm sure she's not paying for her food or anything like that. I'm sure her grandmother's taking complete care of her. It's absolutely ridiculous to see her disrespecting her grandmother this much. Even if her grandmother wasn't taking care of her, you should still respect your grandmother. But besides that, she's also just blatantly disrespectful to any form of authority.
In jail right now for public intoxication.
It's not public. I'm doing it at home.
Okay. I'm trying to work with you here. Let me talk to you. I'm not going to arrest you right now for disturbing the peace by public intoxication.
How am I disturbing the peace?
Okay. So I got a call from neighbors that said they saw you walking down the street. You're being very, very loud.
I wasn't being loud.
Okay. To them you were. That's all that matters.
That's bullshit.
That's all that matters. You want to go to Donaldsonville and tell the judge?
I wasn't even talking.
You go to Donaldsonville and tell the judge that's what you want to do?
No, I'm just saying I wasn't even talking when I was walking home.
All right, so I'm ready to take you to jail right now. You gonna shut up and listen to me, or you gonna be good? You keep mouthing off to me. I'm gonna take you to Donaldsonville. I got all day long. I got all night. I got 9 more hours. Stay. Go walking down the street anymore. Don't do it. Don't do it anymore.
I don't blame you.
Okay, you understand? Leslie, if I get called back out here before you get, I'm taking you to jail.
For nothing? For absolutely nothing. Don't worry, I'll call it away. Don't worry, I'll be calling it away. Motherfucker. Yo, how is it freaking public intoxication when I'm doing it at home? When y'all see me open the bottle sitting here? And how am I being loud?
Now, I'm sure you're wondering to yourself right now, what else has Leslie done? I'm sure this isn't all she's done. Well, she's also a scam artist. Around, I don't remember exactly what the year was that she did this, but the main scam that has, like, got her in trouble and, like, you know, is known, is when she was telling her audience that her cousin was needing baby formula. Which, baby formula, if you don't know, is fairly expensive even now. Of course, at the time when she was making this, it was a little bit pricier. Baby formula is pretty expensive. And there was people who donated to her, you know, thinking, well, you know, it's a hungry child. And, you know, Leslie was telling like, oh, we're so broke, we can't afford to feed the kid, blah, 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 blah. And a couple people donated to her thinking that, you know, they were helping feed this hungry child because that's the right thing to do. Even if Leslie's a terrible person, if that kid's hungry, that kid deserves food, that kid needs food. These people donated only to find out that the donation link went directly to Leslie. And that is absolutely despicable. It is one thing to scam someone, because by no means is scamming like the most heinous crime you can do. It's not good by any means, but, you know, it's not the worst thing an individual can do or be accused of. But when you are scamming someone on the pretense of feeding hungry children, that is, in my opinion, just heinous, evil, like despicable. It's like insane. And yeah, that's like the main thing that she was doing with the scamming. There was other incidents, but this was the most like concerning one and the worst one in my opinion. Other than scamming people and like doing like being disrespectful to her grandmother, there's also allegations of racism. And she had this whole arc where she was like talking about how sexually attracted she is to like black country guys. And I'm sure that was just a response to the racism, like she didn't want the allegations anymore. Because I'm not trying to like say all people from like Southern America areas are racist, because I'm from Southern America as well, but I would say there is a fair bit of people that are racist in Southern America, so the chance is fairly likely, to be fair. Then she's also really keen on stalking. As far as I'm aware, it's just cyber stalking, which doesn't make it better, of course, but it is different. She's really keen on stalking her exes who she's had brief like encounters with. One of their names is Perry. I won't be covering them in this video because even if like they are bad people on their own, I don't believe that it is right to talk about them because they have nothing to do with her and it's her fault that they are still like being publicly, like people still publicly know about them and stuff. When if you don't want to be on the internet, I don't think you should be, you know, I don't think people should essentially, not necessarily force in this situation, but pull you into the internet, especially when it comes to like drama stuff, you know. So I'm not going to be talking about them in this video. Just know that she internet stalks them. Like she literally, I think she was with Perry for like maybe a month or maybe a couple weeks, and she literally internet stalks him for like it's been years. He has like a family and kids now, like literally, and she's still doing this. And it's absolutely wild. So other than all that stuff I mentioned and the stalking and all that, she's also solicited a minor.
My name's Ethan. I was 15 when she sent the nudes to me, and I'm 17 now.
You were the one? You were the one?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Ethan.
Yeah. I was 15 when she sent the nudes to me. My sister has the account logged in.
You are Courtney's brother.
Yes, ma'am.
My God.
Yes, ma'am. My sister has all the login to that account, all the info. Her father even sent his to me. Like the whole family's messed up in the head.
So, okay, I have a question, Ethan. And Leslie, please, did you know he was 15 when you sent those photos?
Yeah,
No.
I did.
No, I didn't.
Leslie, how old did you think he was?
Somebody told me he was 18.
Why didn't you ask him?
Man, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I told her how old I was. I said I'm not allowed to talk to anybody above the age of 17, and that's when she had sent the nudes.
Did you
And
ask for those pictures?
no, ma'am, I did not. I showed my sister
Send us that one.
right after she sent them. I showed my sister, and that's when her and my
How
sister.
old are you right now?
I'm 17.
He's 17.
You're still a baby. Okay.
So he's not even 18 yet, Leslie.
As you can see from this clip, this is fucking disgusting. And this isn't the only time Leslie has talked to minors. Now, I'm not going to cover them all in this video, but they did happen. She is a active threat to children. She needs to be behind bars. Something needs to be done with her. This, like, I'm just like, I'm so tired of having to talk about these kinds of people because it's disgusting, and I think everyone else can agree with that. But people need to be aware of them. Of course, I know I'm not really covering anything new, right? This is all stuff that's been talked about before to an extent, but you know, I feel like it's still important to talk about for anyone who might not know about these people. And I hate talking about this kind of stuff because it's sickening, but you know, this is what it is. And Leslie, this isn't the only time, like I mentioned earlier, that she's done this. She has a history of doing this. She has done this to at least 2 other minors that I'm aware of. And it's fucking disgusting, man. It really is. Which I mean, I don't need to keep repeating that. Sorry, I'm sure everyone already agrees. Unless you're Leslie, probably. But that's probably where I'll leave this video today. That's a lot of the major things Leslie has done. And yeah, thank you for watching today. Hope you all have an amazing day. Hope you enjoyed.